Hi guys, I hope everyone's okay. Now I'm back for another short video. I noticed a lot of you in the comments department over at Daddy Tommy Reed's channel, aka Chosen One, and on this page actually, are asking the question, why can't Jerald take Maddie to the grandfather's place for food, bathing, etc, etc. Now, the only way I can really explain this to you is to explain what happens in black families when one of our relatives end up a drug addict. Okay, now I'm going to pretend to be Jerald's grandfather, and I'm going to pretend that I'm Jerald's grandfather. I've invited him round to have a word with him about his behaviour, okay? Now, let's just pretend that Jerald's sitting in this chair right over here. Okay? Young man, sit down. I want to have a word with you about your addiction and the way you've been throwing your life away. Okay? Now, me and your mother and the rest of the family have decided the only time we want to see you is when you're hungry, you need a bath, you need to shave, or you need to change your clothes. And the reason why we're saying this is because ever since you've been addicted to this crack, you've been stealing off of us and you've been doing a whole lot of bad. We can't trust you in the house. On 3 occasions, you've robbed out of my wallet. You've done it over at your mother's house. You've done it at your auntie's. You've done it at your cousin's. The drugs have taken over you and you can't be trusted. And when you do come in here for a bath and food and everything, you will not be left alone because, again, we cannot trust you because of your addiction. You come for a bath, we follow you there, we wait outside. You make yourself something to eat, we follow you everywhere. Another thing I'd like to bring up is the type of friends and girlfriends you've got. Now, your friends are not your friends, they are drug associates and junkies. I do not want to see these people in my house. Because if they were your real friends, A, they wouldn't be on drugs to begin with, and B, they'd be encouraging you to better your life. And this girlfriend of yours, there's been many a times I've gone to the shop for a few things in the evening, and I've seen this girl stood out. When you first got with her and I saw her, I didn't think much of it. But after seeing her and seeing her and seeing her, I put two and two together. So your girlfriend is an outside sex worker. Instead of you choosing a nice young girl from a nice family who's got a job, a nice apartment, doesn't take any drugs, and maybe she's got a car as well on top of all that, this is the type of person you choose. I do not want to see this girl in my house. I don't care if she's hungry, if she's thirsty, if she needs a bath, if she needs to wash her hair. I do not want to see this girl in my house. I don't care what you say about how much you love her. She is not welcome in this place. So, there you go, guys. That's one of the reasons why Jerald is unable to take Maddie to Grandad's house. Not because he doesn't want to, not because he doesn't care, because the fact is, in black families, especially from the hood, when one of our relatives ends up an addict, every single friend or associate they've got is not welcome at our house. I know it sounds harsh, but I don't want to come out and tell any lies. And the reason I know so much is because in my family, there's dealers and there's 1 or 2 addicts. And the addicts in my family, you know, I've made it very, very clear that if they want to see me and my daughter, they come for something to eat and that's it. Because I cannot have these people at my place stealing things that I've worked very, very hard for. Again, stop blaming Jerald. It's not Jerald's fault. Jerald is not the owner of Granddaddy's house. It's Granddad's house, Granddad's rules.